Hey, hello and welcome to BJ Vlogs. Yes, so today I have just come to watch a game, but they have not started actually. But I just want to use the opportunity to talk about very important things. Yes, if you want to study in China in 2026 and beyond, I just want to mention some very important things that would go a long way to help you. Now, if you have followed my channel, I think quite recently I mentioned I was going to be very busy. And so if you have realized I'm not able to come here as often as I want to, yes, I've become very busy, but I'll try as much as possible. Those who are messaging me, I try my best to respond. Yeah, I'm really trying, but let's put that one aside. But the most important thing that I want you to understand in this video is that if you want to study in abroad but China in focus, the one thing you should understand is that China is not just any other country. That is one thing. People are getting it all wrong and saying that. So people will contact me, I would explain to them, and they'll be like, China too? Yes. The moment you have that perception, you have defeated yourself in purpose. Because people feel that China is less competitive. China is this. And I always tell people, those who have gotten closer to me and those that have had the opportunity to explain or be on call with you, I've explained to you. Sometimes people ask me direct questions. APJ, what are my job prospects when I get to China? When I graduate from this program, do you think I'll get a job? Do you think, if you have been that close to me, you would obviously know my answer. I will not give a definite answer, yes or no. Why? Because everything depends on you and the mindset. Everything depends on you applying and the mindset. Now, people have become one. Let me just permit me to go blunt. Yes, people have become quite lazy. One, wanting somebody to make all the applications for them, and that is why agents will come in to help. And so I don't have a problem when an agent is helping you. I don't have a problem at all if they are taking the monies they want to take. I don't have a problem at all, because applying involves a lot of time. It takes several hours to complete one application, I'm telling you. And so for you to sit down, check for schools and all of that, it is very time involving. And so that is why agents will come in. Now, mind you, if you want to come to China, whether bachelor's, master's or PhD, and you want to study, the perception that China, it is China, is a wrong perception. You have to totally change that. Now, the moment you want to study outside your country, remember that you're going to compete with several other people across the globe. There definitely is an international community. So wherever you are going to study, they are going to have international students come to that university. And once there are some international students come to that university, it means that they are coming from a very, learned background. Yes, from their respective countries, and they're coming in with all different perception, different kinds of academic knowledge and all of this, where you have to tap in. Now, people come to China with the hope that, okay, when I graduate, I want to find a job. Let me start from masters and PhD, and I'll come to my bachelor students. Now, if you want to do masters or pursue masters and PhD in China, have it at the back of your mind that once you graduate, you are planning for your graduation the moment you come to China. And so what would help you get a job, and what will help you get a job in China or any other place, it's not because there are jobs all over the place. Ask those who go to Europe, and then those who go to the Americas and the Canadas and wherever, that are jobs posted around in town, that when you graduate from this university, you go and then get a job. Or whether their countries have promised them that go to US, go to any of the European countries, and when you are done, you get a job. No, that is not the conversation. The conversation is what you are able to make out of your own self. Today, I'm telling you the realities. What you have to know is that it depends on you, what you can make out of your own self. Now, if you are doing a master program and you are doing a PhD program, now the moment you come to China, there are two things that China will present to you. It's either you focus on the illegal jobs, and then in quotes the illegal jobs, and then becoming an outsourcing agent for people so that you can earn money, or you concentrate on your school and then getting a side gig at the same time, or you concentrate fully on your academics. Yeah, let me even add this, so making three. So China is going to present to you three things. And now people who go in for the side gigs without a vision in mind, that when I graduate, maybe from this small business, I want to extend it so that by the time I graduate, I'll be able to establish a business of my own, will graduate and find themselves wanting. Why? Because they don't have a plan. So they will graduate and now they need a visa to stay. That is becoming challenging in China. Now, people who want to pursue the two, obviously cannot serve two masters at the same time. So at the moment where you are pursuing the two, one would automatically be stronger than the other. However, maybe there can be, at most there can be a balance. So you can have a good balanced academic life and a good balanced side gig life, which in essence will help you, so that when we are talking about sending out, going into the academic field, you can use your certificate. And if you are talking about going into a side gig or a company or something in Mali, can be there. And the ultimate, the other one is to go fully into academics. Now, I've seen a lot of people talk about the fact that in China, when you are done, we know people who are doing businesses, who are in clubs, and yes, people are working in such places. However, if you want your story to be different, you can make your story different. It is true. So the moment you come to China, know that postgraduate study requires intensive research. If you're a master's student, you are required to publish very good academic papers. I know masters who are publishing. I know PhD students who are publishing. Now these people graduate and then they use this, and by the grace of God, for me, I believe in God, so I'll add that one. That by the special grace of God upon their lives, they add these credentials and they are good to go. Now, for my bachelor students, you think that you have 4 years. So when you come, you do not want to do anything. And studying bachelors in China comes with its own challenges. Sometimes you are required to study the language extensively. Other times you are required not to. And so people just take it for a joke. And before long, they are done. And at the bachelor's level, they do not know anything, I'm telling you. Because they were just hustling in China. And these people will finish, come online to TikTok, and they will be telling people, oh, when you graduate from school, there is nothing here. I'm telling you, people are making decent monies, even from academia in China. I'm telling you, not only in academia, people are doing well in businesses in China. It is because of the mindset. When you come, you'll be here and you'll be sourcing. Oh, if you want to buy a car, you can contact me. When you want to this, you can contact me. When you want to buy this type of thing, you can contact. Yes, people will contact you. You start making some monies. That money would appear too big. But when you're about to graduate, there you realize, these monies are nothing to write home about, because you need a visa to stay. If not, you have to make your plan that before I graduate from my bachelor's, master's, or PhD, I want to move on to another country to pursue different thing. If you do not plan ahead, you are going to find yourself wanting. And that is what people are presenting on TikTok as if when you come to China. And people feel, oh, when you come to China and you go, you do not have a future. It's a lie. You have a future, and the future is in your hand. Just like I have this in my hand. The future holds you. You are holding the future. Okay, and so you can toggle the future around with the special grace of God. I'm telling you today, I'm very serious, because I saw people, a guy holding but I just didn't want to comment in that section that, when you come to China, everybody's story is different when you come to China. Now, when you come here, make sure you want to learn, better yourself. People, for China, and people are depending solely on AI materials, and you don't want to do anything for themselves. I'm not saying AI is bad. Yes, you can use AI academically and use it very well to help you to achieve the most. But people are, when they give them assignments, they want to go and then do their side business. So quickly they put it in ChatGPT, they copy the answers, they send it, they get their grades, and they are going. Yes. But ask yourself, when you are done, what do you want to become in future? How does the future plan, or what plans have you made for the future? And that is what you should understand. Yes. I've gotten a call, so maybe I will end it here. But I want you to think about these things if you want to study in China in 2026, and start making plans. Start thinking about, when I finish or complete in China, what next? And I hope something good can come out of it. Today I'm serious, and I hope this will motivate you to start rethinking about your China pursuit, and come here with the mentality that by the grace of God, you want to do something good for yourself. I'll see you in the next one. It's a BJ. I don't think this should be offensive to anybody, but I think we would all embrace this and then prepare accordingly, even as we prepare to come to China. It is China, and you can become the better version of yourself, or the best version of yourself. You can find yourself here in China, and you'll be blessed. See you.